Hail the tribe of the internet. I am Mortis, and this is the third episode of Lost in Limbo's extended demo, where we are going to get interrogated. Can we call it an interrogation? It is something like that. Also, there are no very good stopping points in the demo, so we always just end kind of abruptly. And I think we read this. I avert my eyes, whatever is going on, it's not going to end well for me, is it? So everyone arrived, they took their seats, and now the interrogation is on. Try to escape! Honestly, when I first played the demo, I think I tried to escape, but if you do, Amon will hold you down. He will hold you in place. So I'm not going to show you that. You will have to find that out for yourselves. The cold tingle of fear travels through my veins, rendering my body useless. I'm a shaky mess of nerves that can barely think straight. Could I even escape if I tried to? Would that help me? Honestly, I don't think so, no? I'm not behind bars or rotting in a ditch. Yet. Not that this situation is anything close to pleasant, but...
Indeed.
Splendid, we can begin. Very nice, thank you. The 6 thrones are occupied. Father stands on the balcony, hands joined before his chest. I am about to be judged. For what? I don't know. It is known. Today a human has crossed the border between our realm and the firstborn. This is proof. Why is everyone referring to me as this? I'm not an object, okay? This isn't real. There is no way any of this is real. Now, I will hear about the recent events from my eldest, Lord Amon. Oh, that's why he has such big bro energy. He is the eldest one. Amon's mouth opens and his eyes make a beeline to Envy, who is staring stoically down at their hands. Dad, Vivi was the one who... Father, Lord Envy was the one who fed the pool on the border. I think it's them who should... You know your sibling cannot answer, son. Yes, of course. He stands. The rasp of his throat disrupts the ominous silence. We were both in the Black Citadel when Lord Envy felt the border weaken. We saw a light in the sky after that. We hurried to the woods past the circles, and we found the human near the limits. A pause. We encountered some voidbound? More than usual. They chased us beyond the limits. Well, what limits? What are we talking about? And far away from them, at that. They got really close to the 4th bridge. That is quite concerning. It is. The voidbound venturing off limits? That can only mean the tower is getting more powerful. That is our tower. The red one? We should raise the alarm in nearby towns. The tower? Hearing that word is enough to drive my heart all the way down to the pit of my stomach. This may be my only chance. Excuse me, the tower you mentioned, what is it? Judging by the many reactions around me, it seems they'd forgotten I was here altogether. Yeah, we should have just, stayed silent and let's just pretend we're not there, we don't exist. We do not know exactly. It is an entity that has been feeding off Limbo's essence for eons, long before some of us were born. Its origin is unknown, as are its goals. We assume it is sentient and intelligent to a degree. Any attempts at communication have been fruitless, however. That wild thing is a threat that spits monsters into our realm, the Voidbound, which you've had the pleasure of becoming acquainted with. You must have had a taste of its power, its influence. It can drive those who get too close mad, turn them into puppets. That should be enough to satisfy your curiosity. No, it's not. If anything, I have even more questions now. But I'm not sure how smart it is to show interest in this entity they are so afraid of. I see it in my dreams, after all. Maybe it's a bad omen? Or worse, something that could get me killed if they find out.
Curiosity is a marvelous thing.
I'm sorry.
Please don't hold back if you harbor any more questions.
Partial voice acting again. I can see through that affable smile of his, but my guts churn and twist at the sight. There is something behind those words. Intent. Maybe a wish for me to keep asking.
You wish to speak, did you not?
Yes?
This is your chance. I now grant you permission to plead your case, if you will.
How nice
Our
of you.
dear Prefectus moderates this chamber, but today I will be the one to heed your words. I advise you to be wary of what you say, or what you do not.
Nice. That is a threat. It's just phrased very nicely. A cold drop of sweat rolls down my temple. My mouth is so dry I almost choke around my tongue. Ew. I don't really know what to say. I don't know who you are or where I am to begin with, but I will tell you anything you want to know, with one condition. Whispers erupt around me, some entertained, some horrified. My voice gets caught in the bottom of my throat for a moment before I can speak again. You must guarantee my safety. Promise me I won't be harmed, and I will tell you everything I know.
I never had any intentions of hurting you, my dear guest. I assure you that you fall under my protection, and my word and my will are law. Is that enough to ease your concerns?
Not really. I somehow managed to hold his stare. I can't for the life of me read his expression at all. No, I don't trust you. Yeah, it will have to do. How can I trust you when I know nothing? Well, we're not really in a position to, mouth back. But asking can't hurt. We're not gonna be rude. It's just as how can we do that? Your laws, your word. I know nothing about those. This clearly isn't fair, don't you think? Am I expected to just trust you blindly? Oh! Look! She's not happy with us. Nope. The prefectus takes a step forward, setting her jaw straight with such force I catch the twitch of the muscles from afar. The man in gold, however, raises a hand in her direction, stopping her from intervening. You are familiar with the concept of a god, of a leader, or a king, if you will. One who represents and commands authority, one who is and means all to those who follow. Okay. I am this, and much beyond. I crafted the ground you walk on. I willed it to exist, and so it existed. Everything else your eyes can see was similarly made. Whoever goes against my will is betraying our very realm, our home. Few are those who have had the privilege of being protected, personally, by my word. Okay. I doubt we have the time or the energy to go about the specifics of our current legislation. Is that explanation sufficient? Sure, yes. Sure. The response is automatic. My head is swirling, exhausted by the convoluted ribbons of thoughts mixing up inside. If what this god says goes, then there is no sense in getting caught up in politics or laws that I don't understand anyway. Marvelous. We will start with the very basics. Introduce yourself to the chamber, my dear. My surprise must be showing because he tilts his head to the side, inviting me to answer. My name is Mortis. I live in Faber, a small seaside town. I'm nobody in particular, I guess. What about your intentions, my guest? He is so polite. He's clearly trying to, threaten us and flex with, actually, I'm a fucking god, but that is just so nice. Like, why? Intentions, right now, survive, I guess. A splatter echoes from one side of the room. Aras laps a hand over her mouth, but the motion only makes her slip more evident. Rhea clears her throat. I can feel the strain in her forehead as she tries not to roll her eyes. How did you get here? I don't know. A seer stabbed my hand. What? A seer? I went with a friend of mine to get her fortune read. They offered me a reading too, and then they started saying the weirdest things. They attacked me, stabbed my hand, and the floor gave in. Then I fell, and I remember... fucking nothing. I racked my brain only to find that those memories are still scattered and fragmented. Sensations remain, but I can't put them into coherent words. I remember the ocean and the stars. Someone was talking to me. Then I woke up in the forest. I don't think it's wise to tell them the seer told me about this, somehow. About Limbo, about the tower, or... Wait. Are you the one between? His golden eyes widen. For a moment, as brief as a blink, his calm... countenance is shattered by the grip of fear.
That is quite enough.
I think we offended him. My mouth clamps shut instantly. I agree. It is bold of you to assume you could skip all this nonsense without being... Oh, spit, sorry. I'm not lying.
Hey!
She did fall from the sky. I just said that. We saw the border being broken. And I saw the writings on the back of her hand. It is obvious a ritual has been performed. We don't have time to lose listening to this nonsense. Why is it nonsense, exactly? Why, what part do you not believe? If those damned creatures are wandering outside their prison, then we should focus on ensuring our people's safety. Also, the Voidbound that live in the forest, there is actually some kind of magical prison there? I will see that every patrol stationed in every town near the 4th bridge sees their numbers doubled immediately. In the meantime, I suggest we bring the human to Redlock until we figure out what to do with her.
Huh?
Redlock? That's a bit excessive, isn't it? It's not. For all we know, she could explode any minute now. Explode. Redlock is our safest bet. We can explode, guys. Explode? We would ensure she is under constant surveillance and proceed with further deliberation after the Voidbound are driven back to their swamp. They have a swamp within the forest? Dread surges through me, hot and mind-numbing, setting deep into my bones. Wait, what's Redlock? Our highest security prison. What? You can't imprison me? I can, in fact. Hey? We do have yet to reach a solution, and time is scarce. Do my other children have any suggestions? Silence. Complete, grim silence. Why don't we try to send her back to the firstborn? You all surely can be fine with sending her to Redlock of all places. It's not that simple. We have to consider the consequences of our decisions.
Harmless or not, which we don't know yet, we have to prioritize the safety of the realm. Do you all understand that?
I do, but if she shouldn't be here, then let's send her back. I'm completely with Ara on this one. The safety of the realm? Am I a threat somehow? Right, Xal? He shoots up in his seat, a confused babble falling off his lips. Registering the sudden attention of everyone else, he sits upright, throwing helpless glances around him.
Sorry, what?
Weren't you listening? No? We're talking about someone's life here.
What do you want me to say? It's not like my opinion will change anything.
Just say something! Anything would do at this point.
He sputters and slumps, deflating onto his uncomfortable-looking seat. You aren't gonna like it. Just say it. Rhea is kinda right. We are in the dark about all of this, and the voidies, the voidies, are running around out there while we argue, so... I mean, I know that, but... She looks at me, lips worried into a troubled line. I share the sentiment. Permission to intervene, Prefectus. Look at that boyfriend for the rescue. Come here. Amy shuffles their feet, vaguely gesturing at me with one hand while avoiding my eyes. Oh, so looky! His hand is back to normal. Rhea regards him. Their gaze meet for the briefest of moments. Permission granted. We are not seeing the bigger picture, I'm afraid. First, the Midnight Tower starts spitting voidbound, then they venture beyond the limits, and now a child of the Firstborn shatters the crystal border and crosses into Limbo. Suspiciously close to the tower, may I add. Do you think these events are related? They could be. It can be a coincidence, at least. Not when the tower is absorbing more essence every day and the Voidbound are becoming smart enough to bypass our defenses. There is a magic prison. Perhaps its sheer power is starting to leak into the Firstborn, and this is a consequence of it. We know too little about the tower to discard any scenario. Okay, do you remember what... Who said that? The seer said that? That Limbo's scar oozes into the Firstborn. Let's call it the Firstborn. So the scar should be the tower, and the power is starting to leak into the Firstborn. They are actually saying the same things. If you think about it, it is the same thing. It's either that or the human has been summoned here, and both options should concern us. Or both have happened at the same times, because I sure as hell get, well, summoned, teleported, ritualed over here. If the tower is not responsible, it means someone has performed a ritual without precedent, and has done so with a purpose in mind. A purpose we know nothing about. He's actually very clever, I'm just saying. Another human sent her here, you say? That's what she's saying. That or someone has summoned her from this side, and that seer of hers is just an unfortunate puppet. Well, his face did explode and we did cut him, so...
Nonsense. The requirements for such a feat are incalculable. Unfathomable.
I love how angry she is. Like, it's unfathomable. Oh, it cannot be. For us.
No. There is no way a simple human could do something like that. It's impossible.
Very angry. Then the only possibility left is blaming one of our people. Those privileged enough to know about the existence of the Firstborn are aware of the consequences of attempting something this egregious? I have no idea. Even if they somehow had the power and the knowledge to reach the other side of the crystal border, they wouldn't risk their position, their lives, for an insanity like this. Father would know if they behaved otherwise. No one could pursue something like this unnoticed and without leaving a trace. Well, so we are not going to address the fact that Father definitely recognized, well, the name when we said the one between. Like, he knows who that is.
Huh.
You. No one uses my name. I'm either this or that or you. You mentioned someone stabbed your hand, did you not? Yes. Yeah, they drew something on the back of my hand and then, well, you know the rest. I look down at my hand and the cloth gale tied around it is stained red. That is going to get so infected. I saw it, yes. I couldn't read it due to the state of the wound, but with effort... She could have drawn it herself. She is so angry. And why would she do such a thing?
That is what I've been trying to tell you since we started this, Gael. That we know nothing. Nothing at all.
And so I should go to prison because you're afraid. As such, we cannot ignore any possibilities. Can you say with striking accuracy that she is completely innocent and oblivious? Yes, I can. Actually, I can. The master looks at me, lips parted, eyes wide with a hint of panic. No, I can't. Defend yourself. Calmly assess the situation. I take a shallow breath. The seer wanted me here, or perhaps not them, but someone else. Who is not them? What? Did they want me in particular, though? Who is they? Who are we talking about? Like it or not, they knew a lot about me, about my life. The puzzle pieces lay strewn before me. I can imagine endless possibilities of what the final picture looks like, but my mind can't fully grasp it. A lot of terrible things come to mind. Speaking out of torment get me in trouble. These people, whoever or whatever they be, are not my friends. Right now, they fully have the upper hand as well. They are discussing what to do with my life, after all. I have to be smart no matter how scared I am. I swallow down the thick lump in my throat. I gather myself and raise my hand. Ammon's hold allows me to. That's good. Wait, what do you mean Ammon's hold? Is he actually holding us? I mean, not physically, they all have brain powers and other powers. Power thingies, godly power thingies. So he's not actually there, holding me down. Could I? Go on. Again, I swear I will cooperate with you in every way I can. I have nothing to do with whatever is going on. I just want to go back to my family. I understand that, but the truth is that you may be dangerous in ways not even we can fathom. I'm not doing this for entertainment. Well, let me prove it then. I wasn't lying before. If me being here is such a problem, then help me leave, exactly as Ara suggested. I get it, you are trying to protect your family. Then help me get back to mine. I will tell you anything you want to know, or help you however I can. Just give me a chance. I throw glances around the room, but I am only met with the heavy silence of their deliberation. Pinched brows, pursed lips, and then an exhausted sigh. I must reiterate, confinement should be our last resort. It is not only cruel, but we are also depriving ourselves from learning from Mortis. If you want to be cautious, my Prefectus, then let us personally watch over her. What a suggestion. Hey, that's smart. Keep your enemies close and all that, Of course. Who knows? Maybe she can help us solve this mystery. I doubt it. Not very supporting. However, if the tower or someone else wants her, I agree it's best to have her in our possession, and under our personal vigilance. Yes, possession, obviously. I became an object again. Think about it, Ray. We know so little about the tower. If keeping the precious bunny... the fuck? Means we can have some advantage, we should play smart. And of course you gave her one of your silly names already. And what if all of you are wrong? What if the tower has nothing to do with this? Then it means someone is plotting something against Limbo's integrity, and we should stop it from happening, no matter which side of the border it belongs to. Your Mortis could be harboring plans of her own, or fulfilling them for someone else. Totally, I'm a spy. Then you will agree it's best if we keep a close eye on her. Alright, I will trust your judgment. You lot are really tiring to argue with. I withdraw my proposal, for now. Thank you, Prefectus, truly. Unbelievable. Why is she blushing? I don't know. Do not thank me yet. I am merely placing my trust in my siblings. You would best not betray that trust. I won't. Father, how should we proceed now? We are not calling him Pride. It's just Father. Father is looking down at his hands, twisting the many rings glimmering on them. It is a concerning situation, no matter the truth that lays behind it. Your arguments have been nothing but impeccably solid, and I confess I fear for us all. If our guest is the key to discerning the tower's intentions, or to uncovering a treacherous plan to hurt our people, then perhaps... He looks right into my eyes. But I will not put my family at risk. I refuse to do so. That said, another thought occurred to me. As much as our Xal doesn't wish to engage in this conversation, perhaps he can contribute to answering some questions and assist in our decision. What? I would like to know if the human poses an immediate threat to us. Perhaps you can enlighten me on that matter, son. The color drains from his face until his skin turns ashen.
Well, I've never tried it on someone. And,
Yes? No voice acting for that? Okay, I would have to touch her. Whining baby.
Indeed.
Our approach is greatly affected by the question of whether or not our dear Mortis is a threat to the delicate balance of the realm. But if you would rather not, I understand, my son. We will find another way. He's way too nice to everyone. It is alright to be scared. Salvavor's head bobbing from side to side. His legs, which had been sprawled out like a cat's, are now crossed at the ankle as he stares through them with his trembling eyes.
No, I can do it. I think.
You sure? Yeah, trying can't do any harm, I guess. Let's find out then. What are these sound effects? Father's hand reaches toward the other side of the room where Xal sits. A thin beam of light emanates from two of his outstretched fingers, marking the middle of Xal's forehead. The scent of orange tickles my nostrils once more. The light tastes sweet. This is very strange, okay? Dear Prefectus, help your brother get down quickly. Immediately. They are flexing. They are just flexing powers at this point. She extends a hand in front of her. The railing on the right side of the room quiver, then melt down into a brownish liquid. An invisible mold hugs the cement to create a path leading to where I sit. The steps become solid in front of my very eyes. What was a piece of railing seconds ago is now a perfectly sturdy set of stairs, and Xal wastes no time climbing down them. I must warn you, my beloved guest. There is a ward embracing my son's body that you just put on his forehead with the orange light. Should you attempt to harm him in any way, I cannot guarantee what will happen to you. Excuse me, you just told me I'm under your protection and you are the all-powerful creator of this world, Mr. God Guy, so, this is a bit contradicting, but thank you very much for the heads up. My throat squeezes down in a gulp. My throat squeezes down a gulp it takes of its own accord. Father smiles tenderly as he steeples his hands. What is happening? There is no hesitation on him. The void in my stomach twists as I vaguely consider what would happen if he sensed any ill intentions coming from me. Saul fidgets, removing his hands from his pockets and taking a step closer to my seat. I can see my reflection in his jacket, tired eyes and gaping, swollen mouth. We are not very sexy at the moment. I barely recognize myself.
Well, it was a long day, though,
Hey.
Hi! He awkwardly raises a hand at me. Don't touch me! No. Hey! We are nice. He shuffles his feet. His eyes don't meet mine for long.
I'm, Sal.
Something I managed to pronounce. Thank you very much. Mortis. God, this is like a fever dream. So, do you want me to explain what, what are you going to do to me? This sounds very bad if you say it like that. He bares his teeth in a grimace. His slightly rosy cheeks flower into a deep crimson. I think, if I remember correctly, he is the youngest one.
Well, if you say it like that, it sounds like I'm gonna do something horrible.
Well, yes, I just did say that. I mean, I'm in the dark here. You could be. Yeah. This must sound weird, but I can know about stuff when I touch it. So that's what I'm hoping I can do to you. What kind of stuff? What you're made of, chemical compositions. I can also learn how your body functions, or if you are sick, which is honestly very, very useful, you know. If I could choose a power from this bunch of guys in this group, it would be Xaz. It would make my life so much easier. And probably harder at the same time. I would, you know, try not to touch anything. Just the necessary things. I think. You don't sound too sure. I've tried it on my cat a few times, but never on, you know. He has a cat. His slender fingers shyly gesture at me. And what's the worst that can happen exactly? Nothing, I think. It's not supposed to be aggressive with what I touch or anything. I guess the worst would be learning nothing. I see. Come on, bro, she won't bite. Shut up. Squaring his shoulders after shooting Amon a withering glare, he jabs his hand out right in front of me. Your hand. I arch an eyebrow. Please? That's best. We are not in a position to be doing this with Ivy. Just look at him. He's like a wet puppy, you know, just like, why are we even kicking him? I place my non-stepped hand on top of his. His skin is soft and his fingers curl around mine quite nervously. Good to know I'm not the only one scared, I guess. His fingertips find the back of my hand, hesitant, trembling. I close my eyes, readying myself for any kind of pain as he squeezes my palm. You know, I do wonder if it's a voluntarily thing. Yeah, like, you just touch everything, and then, you know, the information just floods your mind. Or is it he can choose to do so? Like, you know, he can say that, like, okay, now I'm going to learn about you. I can feel my pulse battling his own. The point where our hands meet tickles, and slowly the feeling turns sharp, like a pinch traveling all the way up to my shoulder. It doesn't hurt. My skin is caressed by a faint wave of dew that sets the hairs along my arms pin straight like a field of needles. There is a low thrum in my ears and a tingling nudge behind my eyes. What's with all these white screens? Stop it! My eyes! Oh my fucking god! Then comes a flash of light, a spark the color of the morning sky. There was no morning sky, that was blinding light. Thank you. A bluish glow takes over my arm. Wait. Looky! This is I don't know. He smells blue. Father smells orange. The Xalk smells blue. A bluish glow takes over my arm, lighting it up from the inside. Every vein turns into a glinting, sinuous line brimming with life. The orange and red hues of my backlit flesh bleed into blue. I can see all that lies underneath my skin, emanating a soft glimmer. This is just an X-ray. His formerly gentle grip turns firm when my first reaction is to back away. His eyes are two beaming rays of cerulean, I don't know, light, lost in a vague point between my collarbones. Okay, why are you looking at my collarbones? Everything floats around us and still. Also, looky. I can no longer tell his pulse from my own. We merge completely in an unknown sea, but I feel no fear. I drift away, letting the waves carry me, letting his eyes be my anchor. I'm submerged in frigid water, and the ice bites my skin. A voice tries to reach me. Fingers dance across the strings of an old and beloved instrument. Praise is given with the gentleness of a loved one. Are these my memories or his? Then it arrives. Oh, those were my memories, alright. Grotesque, all-consuming, starved for millennia. The Tower. It roars, straining against its shackles, tearing apart the very filaments of life. It lays in wait. It has been waiting for too long. Don't you think? No, I do not. The light within my arm dies in a single instant. The pebbles floating around us fall back to their natural place, and the energy setting every nerve in my body on edge ebbs away. The last thing to fade is the shine of Xa's eyes. His pupils contract and his shoulders slump as his consciousness seems to slip back to reality. He scrunches his nose in discomfort and releases me slowly, letting his arm fall limply to his side. What is it, son? He squeezes his eyes shut a few times, clearing away the haze clinging to his expression. That is not reassuring. He doubles over right before me, hands shooting up to grip his head. I reach out when he keels over, catching him before he can hit the floor. Xal! His dead weight pushes me back into the chair as he stumbles on top of me. The back of my head and the side of Xal's hit the stone, ouchie, amidst a chorus of horrified gasps. It wasn't me, okay? His eyes snap open. We are so close I can see every twitch and flicker of his pupil as he gazes deep into something inside me. Okay. My chest steals. His eyes sink into my own, digging into the furthest reaches of my brain. I hear a soft whispering as his pupils turn wide. Ew! Every other sound is drowned out by the thrum of his body like a bolt of lightning caught within his ribcage. Xal, are you? His arm snaps up to stop her from coming any closer, but his eyes are still fixed on me, darting between images I can't see. Are you scanning my memory? What the fuck are you doing? I don't know how long he stays there, curled over me, hovering mere inches away from my face. He's not breathing! He's not breathing! He's dead. We killed him. The glow disappears from his eyes once more. Air re-enters both our bodies at the same time, and only then do I realize that I'd been holding my breath just like him. Slowly, the heaving of our chests subdues in sync once more. He looks at me, conscious, serene. His bangs caress my forehead, but my body doesn't register the tickle they leave behind. Yes, I what? What? His expression doesn't change, set in absolute neutrality. But there is a glint of something behind those impassive eyes, a glint that sends a chill through my very soul. He knows. He knows that I dream about the tower. Xal? She is harmless. Lethargically, he straightens up with a steadying hand on the backrest of my seat. He blinks hard several times once more. He covered for us! Are you certain, son? He puts some distance between us and reaches up to touch the spot where he hit his head. The glance he throws my way vanishes any doubt I had. He knows about me and the tower. Yeah. Xal looks away from me, stuffing his hands in his pocket. She's not gonna explode or anything. The worst that can happen is that she dies, like suddenly, like dropping dead, I mean. Nice, reassuring.
Wow. Way to put it, champ.
I mean, yeah, that's probably the worst that can happen, like, you know, in any normal realm, life, and so on. Damn, what do you want me to say? The balance is trying to, you know, balance stuff.
Ugh.
Just don't say anything about that. Fine. She's like a non-wielder. Can't wield, can't see, pretty much harmless. They are talking about Limbo's magic stuff. There are people here who can do magic and some who can't, you know, magic stuff. It's not exactly magic, but you go to the Dev's Tumblr. They have epic explanations about the lore and stuff. As I suspected. Then what was this for? If you know that I was harmless, what was this for? Father! Father closes his eyes. It's a moment of intimate thought, one everyone present respects. We will take a recess now. I need some time to deliberate. Praefectus, you may send word to the cities closest to the fort bridge. Yes, father. She swiftly rises from her chair and disappears. With her, she takes the tension that was tightly threaded across the room. My sons, a word. The three of them abandon their positions without hesitation, and a few eyes land on me as they do so. The three of them. How is that three? We have Ammon, we have Gael, we have Xal. That is three. We have Envy, but he doesn't count for some reason. He did some things and now no one likes him. And there is father, so that is 4. How is that 3? Dad, can I bring Mortis some water? His step visibly falters at the question, but it's only for the briefest fraction of a second before he recovers his composure. Of course, my dear. Such a thoughtful soul you are. Yes! The breezy sound of bare footsteps take over the lower floor. Oh, she's barefoot. I watch, still in a strangely comfortable haze, as her mess of pink hair trots away and charges through the gates. Keep our guest company, Xal. Oh, you also don't count as a son? Oh, that makes the 3 of them. How do you not count as a son? We will return soon. Why do you not count? Exactly what?
Wait! What am I supposed to do?
Keep me company. Apparently you don't count as a son. A door closes somewhere behind the balcony. The sound echoes louder than it should. We are alone. There is no one here but me, him, and the droning eye hovering above my head. He draws out a groan, pulling his jacket up his shoulders. The fabric slides back down uncooperatively. The poor guy. I've been in plenty of uncomfortable situations in my life. This, somehow, isn't as bad as some of them. So, are you alright? I'm in one piece. I think that's as close as I will get to alright. I guess I have to thank you for that. I was just doing what they asked me to. But you were kind to me. Indeed. I wasn't. Fine, I won't argue. Are you okay though? You almost fainted and kinda looked through my memories maybe? I don't know. His eyes finally gather the courage to land on me, and they do so suspiciously. My attempt at gathering a bit of information has failed, apparently.
You don't have to be nice or anything. Like I doubt you care.
Well, I do care about why you haven't ditched on me, snitched on me. It's a bit edgy, don't you think? I can't help but chuckle. At least I try to. No, it's not. Just a bit. Stop laughing. Aren't you in pain and scared or something? I'm surprised you're lucid, if you ask me. Don't know how long it will last, though. I could still do something bad to you, Like what? Okay, sorry. I don't think you could harm anyone. That's the most comical threat I've ever heard, but I keep my opinions to myself. He looks like he would flee immediately if he hadn't been tasked to keep an eye on me. One glass of water coming through. Passing through the gates with a glass in her hands, she saunters over towards us. Relief washes over my temporary guardian with such strength I'm afraid he will keel over again. Very nice of you to leave me here alone. Oh please, don't tell me you're scared of Mortis. He doesn't reply. He shoots me a cautious glance and I instantly know what he's thinking about. Yeah. Did he see the same I did then? Or am I just imagining things? What's with the faces? What were you two talking about? Nothing. Nothing. Keeping secrets from Sister Ara, huh? Oh my god, I don't like their encounters with each other. They're just if you let the two of them together, it's just so fucking annoying. One-on-one, Xal is fine. Ara is but when they are together, they are just so fucking annoying. Fine, here Mortis, drink some. Several droplets vault off the overflowing glass as she jabs it in my direction, splashing onto my lap. Thank you, I've been watered. The dazzling smile she's wearing could light up an entire city. Looky at the lady. She is pretty, okay? She is pretty, just very fucking annoying. Thanks? I hesitantly accept the offer. The glass feels absurdly light in my grasp. I gulp the water down so fast I can't even taste it. My breath gets short and my stomach twitches painfully at the sudden influx. God, that felt good. Circles, do you want some more? No, that's okay. We don't charge for it, you just have to ask. I will keep that in mind. Look, I don't even realize, look at it. The bottom of the glass, the cup, is pretty, is purple, is nice. I rest the empty glass on my lap. Ara's smile broadens until her eyes are hardly more than a straight row of long lashes.
You don't look too different from us.
Surprise, surprise. What did you expect?
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you hear Wanderer of Worlds and imagine someone completely normal.
You read too much. There is no wanderer of anything. Wait, the wanderer. What's that? Oh my god, look at the eyes. The pair of peachy eyes in front of me suddenly draws close. In a heartbeat, Ara's nose is almost touching mine, and I swallow a squawk out of pure courtesy. The Wanderer of Words. It's an old legend of... It's just a stupid fairy tale. That's what someone boring like you would say. Nah, that's what someone who is not delusional would say. Rick, ugly, this is what I'm talking about. They are children. They are so very, very obviously so young. Idiot. Their shared focus remains on one another and their bickering. There is a few hands thrown in the air merged with some slaps, and soon a round of laughter wrapping it all together. There are reasons why I don't want kids, and this is one of them. Anyway, could I have more water? Like a light switch, Ara's face is taken over by another huge smile that utterly erases the impish expression she had a second ago. Sure. Ara picks up the empty glass and shoves it right into Xal's chest. You heard the lady. What? Come on. I'm not your butler, bring it yourself. After the traumatic experience you made her go through is the least you can do. What? As if it was my fault, I didn't want to do it in the first place. And traumatic? Give me a break. I'm the one who almost broke my head in two. Come on, please. Sal looks back and forth between us, flabbergasted. Notably, his eyes linger on mine longer than they do on his sister's. He is afraid. Don't look at the prisoner. Guess.
No, please.
Excuse me.
Do it for your super cute and kind sister.
I hate her so much. Oh my fucking god, I hate her so much. I hate her more than Gael. I'm just telling you. If I would have to choose between the two of them, I would go with the purple guy. And we would kindly get rid of Ara together. Is that sister in the room with us now? Ara clasps her hands together. Her pleading eyes are so big they look ready to pop out of their sockets. Ah, fine. But I'm adding 10 more to your debt. Oh my... I'm not saying that. Just thanks. He storms off, empty glass in hand. Oh my god. Her expression twists mischievously as she watches her brother march away, her little hands rubbing together like the most villainous of villains would do. Well, at least someone is having fun with this. So, how are you holding up, Mortis? I'm sure you've been asked that a bunch of times, but I can't resist myself. Well, I'm afraid I will have to give you the same answer, so I'm alive, I guess. Unless you all have different plans. Because you don't, right? Plan to, off me?
Huh?
No!
I know everyone got a bit nervous. back there, but I swear, we're not monsters or anything.
Yeah, and I couldn't help but realize that this whole interrogation was more about siblings bantering with each other and way less about examining the facts that we know, but it's fine. I don't know how your realm functions like this.
See, things are not exactly perfect around here. But now that you're here, they might just be soon.
You think so? What I'm supposed to do exactly? Because of the Wanderer of whatever? I know I've heard about that before. It tickles something in my brain, but it's not enough to do the trick. Is the traveler that your grandma mentioned? You were not paying attention. Because of the Wanderer of... Oh, and also the voice guy in the sea of stars and whatnot. Yeah, him. It sounds kind of stupid. It's like some honorific you would unlock in a mobile game. Wow. The Wanderer of Words. What's that? Are you really interested? Sure. Oh my god, I hate you. It's one of our most famous legends. It's said when hope withers into despair and only darkness remains, the Wanderer of Worlds, who is capable of walking any realm of existence, will come to save us all from harrowing grief. Look at her. She looks like a maniac. Look at her. The Wanderer was blessed by the fabric of the universe, so it could traverse every plane to bring peace to them if the balance of life ever tripped to the wrong side. You can see it when the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest, walking along the patchwork of reality itself. Now let me ask something. So if your father thingy is the almighty God who created all this existence, realm, but at least the throne room, I mean the interrogation room, whatever it is, then he should surely know about the Wanderer of whatnot. No? And he would know if it's true or not. So how is that you believe in it and your little brother do not? And no one else have seemed to be interested in the topic, Like, there are questions that would need clarification, I think. But sure. No other creature can travel through the great void unharmed. It watches over every realm, even from afar, even from far, far away. Its body is made of stardust and sea foam, and in its left eye the sun shines through and bathes every manifestation of life with its light. It's the lighthouse of the universe. Okay. Her presence and gestures only grow larger with every word. She stares at some point on the horizon with a sparkle in her eyes. Her cheeks flushed from talking so long without breath. If it weren't for the situation I'm in, I would be completely dazed. I have no idea what she's talking about, but there is something captivating about the way she talks, because she's a maniac. About the way she seems to speak to something beyond this room. But as far as I know, there is nothing resembling stardust or sea foam in me. And if the sun is a euphemism for impending myopia, then sure, I've got that. Otherwise... And you think I'm all those things? Huh? Oh, no. I mean, not really. I mean, you could be. I mean, you are here after all, but... I get it, I'm not that spectacular. Don't sell yourself short. It's just, we still don't know if I'm going to drop dead. If you will be walking among us for long. Thank you. Xal emerges from behind his sister, nudging her arm with the now refilled glass of water. Shut up! She yanks the glass of him and hands it to me. But you being here means the Wanderer could exist. It could come to us. Yeah, Yes. Imagine this conversation. So yeah, you are here and you may drop dead any second. But you being here means that us might be saved. So this is good for us and you, well, if you survive, well, yeah, good for you as well, right? Or maybe you are one of its manifestations. It must be a sign. I see. You shouldn't have asked about the dumb thing. You're the only one who thinks it's dumb. Sure. Anyway, you could be the key to finding the Wanderer, to summon it to help us all. Well, I'm flattered. At least someone here wants me for something, I guess. Someone sees worth in keeping me alive, whatever that means. Who knows, maybe the Wanderer of Words will come to save me. Azara takes a deep breath, ready to talk more about this mystic hero of hers. A scraping noise comes from above and behind me. Tilting my head, I watch as the other 5 sovereigns flow inside the room, quietly chatting among themselves. There is a relaxed air about them. Even the stiffness around the prefect's shoulders has subsided.
Huh.
Hey, look who is having fun over there. Jealous much? You bet. One more boring speech from the prefectus and I will die on the spot. There is nothing boring about my speeches. They are just too intelligent for your taste. Next time, try using some pictures and puppets, Ray. No kidding, I would love that. Idiot. I said, why? How is this professional? Why is this happening? I am so upset, Like, I should be fearing for my life here. And they are just like, siblings, bickering, I really don't enjoy this part. My children, back to your seats. There is something I must announce. Everyone takes their seats as requested. Xal has scurried away at some point, and Ara's the one who lingers on the platform that's been my prison for a while now. You can keep the glass if you want, just in case you get thirsty again. Thank you. This is my only belonging now.
Hang in there. Just for a little longer. Alright?
Because it's just for a little longer until I drop dead. Maybe it's her bright smile, or the familiarity in her gestures, in her movements, whatever it is. I find myself nodding before I can think about it. Will do. She seems satisfied with that. With a final bob of her head, she turns to the stairway. Oh, the stairway is still there, right? I forgot. Ara? Yes? Thanks. She tucks a few strands of hair behind the shell of her ears, but they promptly return to their place around her heart-shaped face. How is that heart-shaped? Don't mention it. Her lips quiver as she contemplates whether to say something else or not. With one last beam for me, she settles on the ladder, skipping all the way back to the upper floor. Wonderful. As father reassumes his position at the railing, the dust floating around the room freezes in place. The timid rays of moonlight peeking through the windows halt their dance. Not a sound or a word is heard. After careful deliberation, we have made a decision. It is true that the human summoning is wholly inexplicable, as are her true intentions, or whether she has taken part in this unprecedented event. However, Xal's convergence has proven Mortis to be harmless to us. Am I wrong, son? Why are you... Do you not trust him? The dragged-out hum is Xal's only answer. He searches for something he can use to help his case, and by chance his gaze falls on me. His expression tightens. We draw a labored breath in unison. His lips part, then close again. Yeah, about that. He's going to say it. Sure, I guess. I mean, I said that she's harmless. I won't alter the entropy of the world right now, kind of harmless. I just don't want you all to blame it on me if she doesn't technically explode but something else happens. Thank you. He looks away, crossing his arm in visible discomfort. The tension that should wash out of me solidifies, warming its way to my belly. Why is he not saying anything? I know that he's so. I know what he must be thinking about. Why is he keeping it to himself? No one will do that, Xal. We know your convergence isn't infallible. Beyond the dangers, there is much to consider. I ask for your time once more, my sovereigns, and that you postpone your duties until tomorrow to debate this crucial matter properly. Are we going to sit here and talk about it for a whole day? Because I might die if we do. In the meantime, we would like to extend our kindness to you, Mortis, and offer you a room to rest. Oh, how nice. His eyes are trained on mine, slightly narrowed in that perpetual half-smile. Hearing the word rest reminds my body of the fatigue and exhaustion I have been carrying for hours. But the spire, can't it be dangerous for her? Our other option is Redlock, and none of you were quite satisfied by it, so let's hope the spire proves to be gentle enough. The fuck? Why? How is it dangerous? Sore loose! I apologize for discussing this without you two, my youngest. We agreed we would rather not take any risks for the time being, and relocating Mortis to Redlock could cause a stir. Oh, okay. We will make our final decision tomorrow, after we have had time to thoroughly consider our next steps. Okay. If we are all in agreement, Mortis shall spend the night here in the Silver Spire. Now I have some pressing matters to attend to. Prefectus, please escort her to one of our guest rooms. The rest of you are welcome to meet in the library and wait for us. Okay, now this is new. This is already new content. Yes, father. She motions to stand, but Amon beats her to it. All eyes in the room, including mine, move to track his gargantuan presence as he steps into the light of the handrail. Dad, a suggestion if you allow it? It's not father anymore, it's dad.
Indeed.
Yes, Lord Amon. Even from where I sit, I can see Amon's Adam's apple plummet under the weight of father's candid stare. I would like to suggest we include Lord Envy in this. Amon. I know the law. But they know more about the firstborn than any of us. It's only fair that he has a chance to help. And it would be good for them to have a say in this. Maybe then we can... Amon. His eyes meet Envy's, and the unspoken words between them are too intimate for me to watch for too long. What is going on here? We will speak about that when the time comes. For now, yes, I understand. Do you find yourself ready for this task, Lord Envy? As they glanced at their father, I realized there had been a faint softness in their eyes while they looked at Amon. Now, however, there is something else that words can't quite describe. Yes, I do. Then it's decided. Join us, Lord Envy. It's so funny that everything is Lord and Master, and I don't know, it's just so funny. All of them make their way to where Father waits with a smile. All of them, except for Rhea, who stands firmly in place. I will personally escort you to your quarters, thank you. Fuck was that? Once more, she raises her fingers casually, and the stone in front of her melts into a starry puddle before forming a rough set of stairs leading her to me. You may stand up. Come. You think I have the strength, lady, after this? I hesitantly bring myself to my feet. Want me to come along? No. Go. I won't take long. Alright, goodbye, Mortis. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Indeed.
Oh my god, you are going to say goodbye one by one. Rest well, my guest. We shall see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Please be kind, sister. Just go. I don't have all day. The sovereigns start disappearing one by one, following their leader through some door I can see from where I stand. I'm not dead. That's something to celebrate. And I'm apparently not going to jail either. Rhea waves me forward and I follow her, glad to be abandoning this nefarious route. Waving hands and eager eyes trail behind me until I'm back in the very same corridor that led me here. The air eases the moment we return to the corridor. It is not far. This way. I hesitate. There is nothing else I can do, but that doesn't mean I like the idea of following her. What are you waiting for? Also, okay, this painting is about father. That's very obvious. What the fuck is this? What is happening here? I'm not even guessing this one. This is too far away. But what is going on here? Is it a lady? Is it a tree? Is it a man whose neck has been broken? What is going on? What are you waiting for? The last time I followed one of you, I ended up magically tied to a chair. It's standard procedure. Nothing has happened to you, has it? You are very much alive. You are not locked up in a cell. Should I be grateful for that? Perhaps. Risk is a luxury I can't afford, Mortis. None of us can. I can feel the fibers of this world, my world, shuddering around you. Good for you, I guess. I don't think I feel that. I will play the devil with a clear conscience if that means protecting those who trust me. I would rather be remembered as cruel than as guilty of a catastrophe. Ah. She picks up the pace and I trail a few feet behind her. I glance down to examine myself, but I don't see what she described at all. Yeah, we don't see it. However, if what she says is true, I guess I can see the logic behind her words. You will have access to a bathroom, a bed, and any other commodities you demand, as long as we can provide them. Is that why I'm not chained? I'm officially a guest now? No, I don't have a need for you to be chained. Wow, rude. And I trust you are smart enough not to try and run away. Can't say I'm comfortable with having to do what you all want me to do. Sometimes we must abide by the rules of others. And as I said before, your cooperation will be rewarded generously. Will it now? Having a room to stay in and a bathroom to wash up is considered generous reward? Really? She stops in front of a door and opens it without a word. Goody! Oh my god. I'm just saying. We can jump out of here. We have a balcony. Very nice. This is actually a new location. And it's very pretty. I like it. Why do we have giant curtains, but not like the overarching things? I don't know what's the name of that. I have no idea what's the name of that. But you know, when there are curtains around, but there is a top of the bed as well. There is a roof over it, if you may. Oh, it's beautiful. It is. It looks fucking cool. Also, what about the candles? What's with the candles? Why so many? And why do we use candles? Don't you have like magic stuff? What's with the candles? Someone likes it old school. It's father. Father likes it old school. Rhea walks in and stands in the middle of the room, arms behind her back. She waits for me to enter, eyes fixed on me like an owl as I let myself become quite enchanted by the space. I wasn't expecting this. I told you weren't locked in a cell. There's quite a few steps between grotesque cell and luxurious suit. You wouldn't be held in a grotesque cell, wouldn't I? Yes. How sweet of you. She chuckles, or coughs, I can tell. This will be your room for the night. There is water next to your bed. Is it? If you say so. And a robe that should suit you for the time being. You can access the bathroom via that door. Very nice. Should I be... Yes, and what about my wound? Can I clean it finally? Or are we going to wait for it to rot? You know. For the first time, her eyes zero in on my hand. Our medicines could be potentially dangerous to you. Wow, so I shouldn't even catch a cold here. That's why you won't be receiving any food either. Excuse me. Until we are sure of your tolerance to it. Tolerance to food. Okay. Let me tell you something. There is something that I do not have a tolerance to. You know what that is? It is called starvation. Yeah. I think I can handle food. I can't spend the night like this. This will get infected. Yes! My siblings are working on diligently to come up with the best way to aid you as we speak. That is all we can do for now. wash it. At least let me wash it. Please don't tell me that I can't even take a bath because your fucking magical water is going to smell my skin off. Someone will come to check on you in the morning unless you require our presence. If you need anything, call out. Nice. The door will be locked from the outside. Only us sovereigns will have access to it. It is a cell. It is a cell. It is a cell, but it's a nice one. So I'm locked in a cell, technically. We can jump out the balcony, though. And how do you know your water won't kill me? Exactly! How is food not okay, but water is okay? You already drank it, and here you are. Have I? Oh, yes, Sarah gave it to me. That's proof enough for now. Well then, what if you just bring me some food and we see if I die or not? Touché. Also, it doesn't have to get, it doesn't have to make immediate effect. It can melt my organs slowly. Like, what the fuck? I will take my leave. Cleaning the wound with water should be harmless. Thanks, mother. And that's it. Yes, I suggest you take a bath. It shouldn't prove to be too difficult. Are you mocking me right now? She's already at the door, 1 foot outside the threshold. Rest, Mortis. Wait, I still have questions? The storm hums outside as I stand in the middle of the room like a lost child. How can a star hum outside? Everything is clean, impeccable. The lights are dim, casting long shadows that aren't too comforting. What do you mean, what shadows? This is beautiful, there are no shadows. It smells of nothing, a foreign bedroom through and through. On top of the bed is a robe. I pick it up from what I assume are the shoulders and examine it. The material feels nice to the touch. Alright, time to pull myself together. I walk to the bathroom door, pushing it open and peeking inside. There is a tall bathtub, a sink, and what I guess is a toilet? Do you want to show me the maybe toilet? I want to know how it looks like. Next to a fluffy towel is a roll of pure white bandages. Oh, how nice of them. I guess this is as much help as I'm going to get. How do I... What? It is magic crystal water! Have I drank the magic crystal water? What's with the arms? And what? You just open it like normal? But then there is magic crystal doing the magic shit? What? Water starts splattering from the faucet the moment I approach the tap. Ooh, you don't even have to open it. It's like movement detection. The almost which is, let's be honest, it's going to be very wasteful if you just come and go in the bathroom, but that's fine. The almost transparent liquid has a lavender hue to it and a strange shimmer that reminds me of an aurora. The subtle steam rising from the tap promises that I won't be bathing in icy water. It's a magic water! Taking a deep breath, I remove the now useless bloody fabric from my hand. The wound shyly presents itself under the red and black that paints it, its flesh pulsing right before my eyes. The stench it emits permeates the already stifling air around. Also, we have our phone with us. We can just take a picture of the painting, that thing, the symbols that the seer painted on our hand, before washing it off. That wouldn't be a very bad idea, right? The rest of my clothes are next. I feel on edge as I shed them, half expecting someone to burst into the room and catch me in this vulnerable and pitiful position. I don't think it can get any worse than this, okay? I carefully enter the tub. My beaten body flinches at the pleasant warmth of the water, then slackens as I slowly lower myself in. It doesn't take long for the shiny liquid to turn cloudy. Ew. Gritting my teeth, yeah, I would prefer a shower in this situation, like, just sitting in your own field. No, unless the magic crystal thingy purifies it, because then, yes. Gritting my teeth, I place my hand under the running water and hiss at the painful joy that climbs all the way up to my neck. We did not take a picture of the symbols. I pick up one of the many sparkly soap bars lining the tub and scrub myself clean until it starts to hurt. Ew! Scratches along my body make their presence known with stinging waves of pain. It was a long day. The water blooms red as it pools around me. Oh, looky! Blood? The ripples glimmer under the light of the bathroom, streaks of red dancing to the sound of thunder. Wow. Oh my god! Oh my what? How did it become red even up here? That's not my blood, right? My blood is not going up there, right? And in the waves, a face takes form, reluctantly visible. Excuse me. I strain my eyes to make sense of it. The blobs of coagulated blood making its eyes. The braids of crimson forming its face. The actual fuck? Is it the same guy from the place? It meets my eye, mouth gaping to release a bubble that then punctures itself with a whisper. Mortis, yes, it's the voice guy from the place. I whirl my head around. The room is empty, as it should be. The faucet closes when the water reaches my chest, rendering the room completely silent. A droplet breaks the surface of the still water, sending my pulse racing. The lights cast treacherous shadows along the walls, but nothing moves. Amazing. I heard that. I'm sure I heard that. Before I know it, I'm on my feet, water sloshing about my legs. I carefully clean my hand with the soap, dry it with a towel, and bandage it as best as I can. We are very calm, despite the fact that our blood in the water just talks to us. But sure, this is just a normal Monday, isn't it? This will have to do for now, and if it doesn't... I wrap a towel around me and leave the bathroom, closing the door behind me without another thought. I find my way back to the main door and try the handle, but it doesn't budge, obviously. Defeated, I dry myself as best as I can and manage to slip on the rope. Alright, now what? The windows are shut, but the balcony is wide open. As I step outside, are we completely dry? Are we not going to catch a cold and then die from it because it's magic cold? As I step outside, I'm hit with a gust of wind and the sight of clouds floating beneath me. Ooh, beneath me? Excuse me? I can see the ground below in the slightest. I can't see the ground below in the slightest. Ha! I get back inside as the pool of vertigo starts to creep up on me. I don't know what I'm looking for. A distraction, probably. Something that keeps me away from the avalanche of thoughts building up in the back of my mind. I sit on the bed and gasp as the mattress sinks down like liquid, almost throwing me off balance. Under my scraped hands, the sheets are silky to the touch. Seconds turn into minutes, or so I guess. I look up at the ceiling, and the first clear thought summoned to me is that of my grandma. Yes. What happened today? The tower, the drawing, the fear in her eyes, the seer, this place. Is it all connected? Is there a through line that explains it, a piece that I'm missing? She probably wanted to talk about this, but we never get home, so, I bury my head in my hands. I can't make sense of anything. This wasn't supposed to be real. Everything that was happening to me had a solid explanation. Really? It's only now, alone and out of imminent danger, that my emotions starts to build up. Emotions besides horror, frustration, and despair. Aww. We are not screaming into the pillow. We could cry or sit quietly. You know what? We are alone. We can allow ourselves a moment of vulnerability. Everyone have to decompress somehow. And I do think that we need hard decompressing after all this. So yes, please allow me to cry about it. The tears fall before I can even feel them gather in my eyes. As my hand caresses the soft sheets, droplets of water stain the fabric. What should I do now? What's going to happen to me? I can think of nothing but my family right now. They must be so worried. Do they know I disappeared? How much time has passed? Well, yeah, those are important questions. Is anyone looking for me? Yes, obviously, at least your family and Evie. Damn it, I want to go back home. Aww. I allow myself to come undone. Yes, you can do that. I hug one of the opulent pillows, sobbing at the unfamiliar scent of the clean bedding. Nothing brings me comfort. Everything feels foreign, because it is. What the hell is happening? And how do I fix it? How do I fix any of this? Well, yes. Eventually, sleep claims me. How can you sleep in a situation like this, really? And we just, there was a face in the bathtub made of our blood that talked to us. We are just going to be like, nah, that did not happen. Nah, no. This sadly does not fit in my schedule today. I cannot squeeze that in, so maybe another day. Eventually sleep claims me. The dread, the hopelessness. They've set so deep that I just sink into the bed and wait for something to happen. But nothing does. Aww. It shouldn't be this quiet. Where am I? We are back! We are back! We are not back. Where are we? I thought this was it is not. It's not the same place with the voice guy. Someone is sitting in the middle of the darkness. Only a small lantern shelters them from the shadows. Hello? Oh, you are not a person. What? The creature, or creatures, now that I take a good look, burble in reply. In their tiny hands they hold a small deck of cards. Oak? What's that? They gurgle and stack on top of each other with their little legs, extending the deck to me. For me? Where the fuck are we? Where are the creatures? I want to see the creatures. Show me the creatures. Thank you. Now I understand. They pull away when I try to grab them all. Just one? Okay, alright. The cards all have different colors. They are meticulously decorated with engravings, textures, and figures I vaguely recognize. You know what time it is? We are saving. I feel like this is important. Okay. I've given up everything. I watched them burn for my foolish dream. Everything I touch only knows decay. My ignorance will kill them all. What are we looking at? I will do whatever it takes to make things right. I will forever live as the shadow of what they want me to be. My existence is built upon the corpses of those I failed. Okay, wait. 7 choices. And I'm pretty sure this one represents Xal. So based on the choice you make here, you maybe choose a path, which is okay. Honestly, this is fucking amazing. But I would like to know. Okay, let's try. This is Xal. I forever live as the shadow of what they want me to be. I'm pretty sure. My existence is built upon the corpses of those I failed. This is either Rhea or Father. I will do whatever it takes to make things right. I don't know. My ignorance will kill them all. Okay, I'm not sure about the other ones. I've given up everything. Is that supposed to be Gael? Maybe? I watched them burn for my foolish dream. Everything I touch only knows decay, and my ignorance will kill them all. You know what? I wonder if we can look it up. I'm not sure, honestly. A second. I don't know the other three, to be honest. The other three. You know, this is the problem with playing games very few people know about. The internet is not helpful. Okay, you know what? We are going to be brave. Even though I kinda remember reading approximately one post about it, maybe on Tumblr, and I potentially have not saved it. Because why would I have? Okay. Let's go through all of them. Wait. So we have Father out of the way. We have Xal out of the way. We have probably Gael out of the way. We have 4 more. I can see Envy being either this one, I watch them burn for my foolish dream, or I will do whatever it takes to make things right. But I don't really think he wants to make things right. I don't know. We know that he did a big oopsie. We don't know what the oopsie was. Which one can be Amon and Ara? They are both very like happy-go-lucky. I don't know. You know what would be fun? We should check each of them. We should check each of them and then we would know. But I really shouldn't, right? Not in video. I will come back. I will come back later and do it. Everything I touch only knows decay. This is also very, like, depressing and melancholic. It could only be Envy. I want Envy. Which one is Envy? Let's say I watch them burn. No? No? Maybe? I don't know. Have we saved? I saved. We can go. I will have this one. But how do we play? I'm alone in the dark. Fog, ethereal and dense, starts to rise from the bowels of the earth. It carries whispers and cries inside its nebulous body. You have to come back home. What? I look around. I can't see a thing. Hello? Who is there? Mortis, can you hear me? Yes, who you are? Mortis, I'm sorry. Hello? Can you hear me? If only, who is the voice? Oh my god, oh my what? What is happening? Are these eyes? What? A chilling whimper disrupts the tension. The ground shakes beneath my feet, releasing a heavy smoke that forces me to cover my face. What? Heat oozes from the earth as it crumbles, burning my skin, and from its cracks, a beaming eye parts its lid to glower at me. Its vast red sclera numbs my senses as I stare back, as the intensity of its glare forces me to my knees. My hands sink into the sleek, scorching viscosity that covers the ground beneath me. It watches me, it sees me, and it's furious. Mortis, wake up! Yes, sir, yes, I can breathe. Where am I? The ceiling. I see the ceiling. I'm cold. Why is it so cold? A jolt of pain pierces my head right behind my eyes, forcing them shut. I writhe in agony, sunk into a panic so thick and hopeless it brings me to tears. A soft light breaks through the darkness and reaches out to me. The scent of orange blossoms mixes with the smell of rain. Really? It was father! It's you. The stars that are his eyes are endless, drawing me in like a friendly hand. For a moment, I find myself on top of a golden mountain. I feel like the tickle of grass on my bare feet and the soothing breeze on my sweat-coated skin. So does this mean the choice we made was for father? Should I take notes? I feel the morning dew settling on my fingertips, and he stands next to me, looking at the sun that quietly rises on the horizon. But then the vision dissipates. The pain seeps through me once more, drawing a whimper out of my throat.
Would it be cruel to ease the pain you're going through?
Are you asking if it would be cruel to kill me? Because then yes.
To let you see your loved ones one last time, in case you never wake up again.
Well, if you can do that, then I would appreciate it, yes. I gaze into his eyes. He looks so terribly, irreparably sad.
Oh.
His hand touches mine with the gentleness of a feather. His light warms up my body, loosens my muscles, relieves my tight skin. I should not be here. I reach out to him as his fingers break away from mine. I don't want to be alone, even if it's not real, even if this relief is a lie. You should take responsibility! Who? Me? Father? Who? Who? He leaves taking the light with him. I hug myself to try to stop my body from shaking uncontrollably. Through the window, the pale moon shines upon me as I struggle to endure the pain. It looks so different from the gold that was washing over me before. Closing my eyes, I try to bring back those mountains, those golden fields, and the man standing next to me. Okay, why are we going back there? It was not a good place to be. It's warm. Ah, it is morning. Ah, look at that. Is it a butterfly? Why is a butterfly above the clouds? I don't know, but butterfly. It's a magic butterfly. Oh, the candles are out. These are magic candles. They know when to go out. I press my knees to my chest and sigh. The bed embraces me sweetly, beckoning me to sink further into it. Taking a deep breath, I relish the scent of morning dew and sunlight. I don't need to be convinced to stay in bed today. Sleeping on a cloud must feel just like this. Sweet, comfortable, and peaceful. Unbelievably soft, like a kiss on the cheek. The curtains sway peacefully, letting the scent of orange blossom slip inside. I breathe in deeply, relishing my memories of spring and summer, of the orange trees framing the streets. Are there orange trees? Wait, I bolt upright. This is not my room. This isn't Faber. I choke on a gasp as the door rattles gently with a knock. Looking around widely, I try to piece together my thoughts, still blurry with sleep.
It is me, my guest. Are you awake?
Wow, we really picked father. I don't really remember what the choice was. Everything... Wait, what was it? Oh my god. Yeah, yes, it was the... I watched Everything Burn for My Foolish Dream. For father, really? It's interesting. I should really search for that Tumblr post. The blood drains from my face as I recognize the voice on the other side of the door. Of all people it could be. Yes, may I come in? I stand up, nervously chewing on my nail. I can't exactly say no, can I? He owns the place. Sure. A subtle laugh echoes from behind the door before it opens. The god of the ram steps in, looking fresh and exactly like I remember him from yesterday. The scent of oranges intensifies. It seems to fill every nook and cranny of the room.
Good morning, my guest. I am glad to see you awake.
And I'm surprised that we managed to pick you. He stays put, letting the door close behind him. He's carrying a silver tray in his hands, but he doesn't motion to leave it anywhere. We stand there in silence. He doesn't look uncomfortable, and his face doesn't reveal any awkwardness. He is just smiling. Do you want to come in? Maureen, I mean. If you stand there, it's weird.
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but I wouldn't want my influence to disturb you.
What kind of influence exactly? You know, what are we
I
talking
shall
about?
leave this here. My daughter Ara insisted on cooking instead of asking the keepers for help.
So can we eat now? Is it not going to kill us now? It has been proven. He slowly walks up to the drawer. With every step he takes, a soothing aura surrounds me, not daring to touch me but watching me curiously. Somehow I can feel it as if it were a tangible presence. The tray clings as he poses it against the wall. Is the orange blossom smell a part of your influence? Excuse me? I mean, where you are near, I smell it. Orange blossoms? Do you have oranges here? Yes, we do have oranges. You will find in time that this word mimics yours a great deal. But this is the first time I've been told I smell like them. I shall be grateful to be associated with orange blossoms instead of something less pleasant. Oh my god, you. Unless you dislike orange blossoms. No, not at all. They are fine. They remind me of my home. The smile on his face changes, taking on a soft, genuine curve. I wonder if his face hurts from wearing that ambiguous smile for so long. I shall take my leave. You will be given fresh clothes soon, and I do hope they suit your tastes. Wait, you don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. You can watch me get changed, eh? I have questions. After a long beat of silence, he nods but doesn't move any closer. Okay, by the way, he is the best person we can ask. I shall stay then. As if in agreement, we look away from each other. He doesn't seem to know what to do with me, and I have no idea of how to behave before God. But breakfast awaits. My beloved Ara will scold me if she finds out I allowed you to eat cold food. What is the food? Oh, right. I walk up to the drawer, picking up the silver tray. A warm, succulent scent wafts from it, awakening all my senses. Do not mind me. It's the sight of the ridiculous face I'm making that amuses him so much, I'm sure. As I sit down on an armchair and place the tray on my lap, I discard the thought without trouble. Ooh, what the? Look, what? Is it? Is it some soup in the bread thingy? Those are always nice. I love them. We have eggs. She made everything. What is this? Apple? Does it want to be apple? This is apple. We have cakes. More apple with probably honey. Oh, very nice. And something to drink which is suspiciously colored, but that is fine. Wow. A festival of the senses is revealed before me. Colors, textures, and smells mix into a wonderful concoction that has my stomach rumbling louder than I ever thought it would. Shall I give you some privacy? Would it be okay if you answered my questions now? While you eat? I nod. I don't want to waste any time. Besides, I'm sure he will be doing most of the talking. If that is your wish, ask to your heart's content. Ask about the tower. Limbo displays. What is this exactly? What are you? Oh, this is rude. What is this place exactly? And ask about the tower. But these two are both, interesting. Asking what this place is, can that lead to talking about the tower? Okay, let's ask what is this? What is this? I think I understand this is a parallel world or an alternate one. Like that one theory that says there's infinite universes. Is this one of them?
I am unfamiliar with such theories, and I won't claim I know about every intricacy of Limbo's nature.
But how are you God if you are not the one who created this? I am so confused. Your Earth is round, yes? And it floats in a vast universe among the stars, surrounded by other worlds like your own. Well, yes, they are not like ours, but they are orbs as well, yes. Well, those are planets, and as far as we know, they are empty. Come to think of it, you all are aliens to me, the first aliens I've met. He laughs, his posture relaxes, and he leans against the wall. Please, take a seat. It feels wrong to leave you standing. Ah, you are most gracious. This is your home. He gracefully lowers himself into a chair, still keeping respectful distance from me. But please, go on.
In contrast with your Earth, Limbo is a finite plane. Should you walk without stopping, you shall reach the edges of the world. That is what we call the Great Void.
What the fuck? So you flat earthers, right? It is the structure that holds Limbo together, that allows essence to flow freely and nurture life in the realm. Ok. I eat half-heartedly, too absorbed by the passion with which he tries to explain the bones of his word to me. His face lights up as he speaks, and I find myself smiling. Why are you doing this with me? Oh, I mean the voice acting part. It comes, it goes, it's just... But I digress. I can provide you with some light readings if you're interested in learning more about our home. If it's in a language that I can understand, then yes, please do. What? Suddenly something falls on top of the bed with a loud puff. A soft golden light lingers in the air, caressing a package wrapped in thin paper that has just appeared out of nowhere. Your clothes have arrived! Excuse me, what, with fairy post? It's not funny! My apologies, you are right. Was that you? No, that was the spire. It has its own consciousness? The castle!
Indeed.
Yes, I was not planning on staying, so I asked the spire to deliver your new clothes in my place. Also, I just realized, can you see this thingy over the bed? It has 6 figures around it, and a flower/star/snowflake thingy in the middle. Is it also represents them? My dear Gale spent a great deal of time picking them out. He was determined to tailor them himself, but we convinced him against it. Oh, where are my manners? How is your wound faring? I had forgotten about it entirely. After finishing the sweet drink on my tray, I flipped my hand over to inspect my bandages. They've held up surprisingly well, but the dried blood on them is as much of a terrible sight as it was yesterday. Perhaps we should get those changed. Without waiting for my answer, he approaches me. The same golden glow that produced the package on my bed now summons a roll of bandages in Pride's hand. You are just a magician. Thank you? Do you require my help? No. I ponder it for a second. Instead of replying, I untie the bandage under his expectant gaze. Where a bruised cut set last night, now only a rugged scar remains. Wow. Dusting off the flakes of dry blood, I blink a few times at the sight of my wound being healed completely. It was the magic water. Just as I expected. You did the magic water. What? He inches closer, gesturing to touch my hand. Still in a daze, I oblige, allowing him to hold the back of my hand. The moment our skin touches, a tingling warmth spreads through me. Apologies? It's fine. I stop myself from squirming. It's not bad, it's just strange. As if a thin blanket had fallen onto me.
This spire of mine, you could very well say it's an extension of myself.
That is very strange, but thank you.
With time, it developed a mind of its own. It knows, it wills, and it remembers.
Well, it's kinda creepy to live in a sentient house, but sure. I peek at his face, noticing the sad thing of his voice. Absent-mindedly, his vibes a thumb over my scarf, and I shiver. Does it mean I'm kind of inside you right now? Why are you saying the strangest things? Oh my... Why are you like this? Yes, exactly, that's the right reaction. Yes, this was a fucking strange question, yes. Oh my god, and he's blushing. I'm dead. Why? I didn't mean it that way. Please, do not.
Do not say that again.
Why is this happening? Sorry. Dropping my hand, he clears his throat and takes a step away from me. After this, I would run away. When one remains in the spire for long, one becomes prone to its investigation. You are an unknown visitor, and therefore you've caught the spire's curiosity. It seems it has approved of you, as I was hoping. Approved of you. Your house approved of me. What would have happened if it doesn't? It would just kick me out of the balcony, and there would go your, oh, I gave my word to you that no harm will befall you. And then your house kicks me out. I don't understand. I don't know what is going on. But isn't it a part of you? Shouldn't it do what you want? It is a part of me, but I do not control its will. At least, not completely. We can have disagreement. My tea got cold. Oh. So the spire, it's alive and it likes me. It accepts you. That shall suffice for now. While you rested, my children and I discussed our plan of action. How nice. Knowing the Silver Spire, the most holy of places in Limbo, approves of you, that changes things dramatically. So we will take another day out to talk about this change in the heart of the house as well. I don't know. In a bad way? No, not at all. Get dressed, dear. I shall wait for you outside and we may walk back together to the judgment chamber. Why are we going back? That place again?
Indeed.
It is the safest room in the spire, protected from malicious intents and prying eyes. I assure you there is no place you would rather be. I assure you there are plenty of places I would rather be, but sure. Except for your home, that is. Yeah. He beat me to it. His eyes glisten knowingly before he turns on his heels and departs in silence, leaving me alone. Or almost alone. If the whole building is alive, then... Hello? I sputter out a laugh. I remove the paper wrapped around my new clothes. Some sort of tunic and a pair of pants are neatly folded inside, and the smell of lavender lingers faintly in the soft fabric. A pair of sandals are included in the package. They look comfortable enough. Let's see. The pants are easy enough. They are light and flowy and slip on with ease. Whatever goes on top, though... This arm goes... We have to learn how to get dressed. No, wait. I can't. My arm is stuck. I freeze at the harsh sound of something tearing. Excuse me! How clumsy you have to be. My elbow is stuck somewhere in a position that would suit a contortionist, forcing my arm up high. Come on! Mortis, are you alright? No, not really. Yes! I try to push and pull, but the fabric doesn't budge. At this rate, I'm going to rip the whole thing apart. You can always just, take it off. Just lay it out on the bed and try to understand how the thing works, You have two arms, you can put those two in first, and then you arrange it, You don't have to be a complete idiot. No.
Oh.
Pardon me? I'm not alright. I think I'm stuck. Stuck? May I come inside? May I ask if we have a bra? We got the robe. We are not in the robe anymore. We are changing clothes. We have the sandal. We have the pants. And we are stuck trying to put on whatever goes on top. we haven't learned what goes on top. But do we have at least a bra on? Or we are just going to shove our boobs in father's face and say, "Oh father, please, can you help me get dressed?" What the fuck? Sure. As he enters the room, I turn around to look at him. His eyes became round as he takes in the sight of me and whatever the hell is going on with my garments. Did I get the shoes right at least? It can be that hard. It cannot be that hard. He daintily covers his mouth, but it's too late.
Oh, dear.
Well, at least one of us is having a good time. Yeah, have at it. Go on. I'm terribly sorry. Are you now? I am. This is so indecorous of me. Please forgive me. Forgive me. Stop laughing and help me, old man. Excuse me. Why do you call him old? Okay, he may have gray hair and he may not be envy, but he does look good. Okay, I will give him that. He may be too nice, but he does look very good. I shall accept your rage this time. This time. Ok. Now allow me. His hands work faster on the twisted fabric, setting it loose with such expertise. I swear he has done this a million times. He is a father. He is the father of all the others. Yes, he obviously dressed them at some point. The curve on his lips doesn't flatter. It flutters as if he were getting lost in some distant memory. Yes, having to raise his children, I guess. Before long, he has guided my arm through the right place, and he fixes the tunic around my shoulders, stepping back to look at this work. Ah, wonderful! My Gael truly has an impeccable taste.
You look positively dazzling.
Yes, I just can't get it on, you know, I need someone to dress me, but I am fucking fabulous. Encouraging me to see for myself, he gestures to a mirror. I look, at least decent and clean. Now, if no other malfunctions are in order... Oh, Amon is your son, alright. If only I was as charismatic as my first. Speaking of, he must be terribly impatient. Let us not make him and the rest wait. Do they know you came to visit me? Of course. What a terrible host I would be to not check on my guests. He leads me outside. The corridor is as quiet as it was last night. Before I forget, I retrieved this from your clothes. Where are my clothes? What? They were torn and filthy, so our keepers are tending to them. Are they throwing them out or are they patching them? I extend my hand automatically as he reaches out. My phone! It has no battery left, but Mike Sal may be able to fix that in time. Also, I believe these are the keys to your house and your wallet? Not that it matters, but thank you. I make a face at the sight of my belongings. The only thing I've left from home now that my clothes are gone. Mortis, everything will be alright. Will it now? Pressing my lips together, I manage some sort of smile. With an encouraging nod, the god of the realm starts marching forward, and I follow after in hopes his words mean something in the long run. Father, you didn't need to bother. I could have delivered the food and garments myself. I shift in place, relegated to the solitary stone chair once more. Aww. Now, however, a few changes have been made to it, like a plush cushion now hosting my butt. Well, that is nice-ish. We really got a cushion! Look at the cushion! And the ribbon! Oh! Oh my god, I love it. I love the ribbon. The cushion, okay, but the ribbon, that is amazing. I needed that. Now, I would like to stay here forever. And the cutesy bow decorating the floating guy, that is my only companion. Can I name it? Can I name the orb? What does the orb look like? She looks like a Misty to me. We are calling her Misty. Nonsense! This is my home, and you are not a servant. Besides, I have a truly wonderful announcement to make. My guest, if you were so kind as to show your hand to my children. Feeling like a circus seal in front of so many expectant eyes, I raise my hand. Impossible! Rhea in disbelief again. Ha! I told you prayers would work. Give me my money back, loser. What? Also, the name was wrong. It said Amon and it was Ara. Rejoice! The silver spire has accepted Mortis in its bosom. What? It has indeed seen fit to heal her wound in its bosom. It is with even great pleasure that I now formally welcome you to our home, Mortis. Fuck yeah. Thanks. This time, I'm not magically tied to the chair. I've been able to stretch my legs and stay standing until I deemed my seat innocent enough to sit down. The pillow is a nice addition, I guess. And the bow. Look at me, look at her. Man, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to that pillow, huh? I mean, I can give it back to you. What? My butt is not stinky. You've got plenty of those. What? It is not staying here forever. I am not staying here forever. I can give it back to you. You don't want my butt pillow? Besides, it was time we made this room less horrible. See, you agree. I don't think this makes such big of a change, but sure. Thank you for your effort, my dearest. I am sure Mortis appreciates it. Now, let us begin so we may return to our duties as soon as possible. My heart offers a particularly strong beat at that. As the faces around me shift a bit into a more serious tone and Father Pride clasps his hands together, I feel a sense of foreboding mixed with the thrill of finally knowing what these people have told about behind my back. Dear Mortis, after much debate, we have decided to offer you asylum in our realm. Ok. It was already sworn in this chamber before I knew of the Silver Spire coming to your aid. This, however, should ratify once again that you are deserving of our trust. Ok. For now, oh my god, the angry ones. They shoot equally hostile and embarrassed glares at each other. I don't dare to laugh. Yes, we've deemed you harmless, and so has this holy projection of me. Holy projection of you. The holy projection is the spire with the bosom. He gestures at the air, at everything around him. If man and building accept me, then that means my life isn't entirely in danger anymore. Just to be sure, you are not killing me or putting me in jail. That is correct, dear. We are determined to see you return to your home and to do everything in our power to bring it to pass. It is possible to begin with. With a languid smile, he gestures to Gael, who clears his throat and steps forward. I've been practicing, you can tell, eh? Bringing you back to your realm won't be an easy feat. The fact that you are here proves that it can be done, that traveling from one side to the crystal border to the other side is doable. However, there is much to be investigated. Rules must be bent or broken in the process, and all of it must be done with utmost discretion. It may take time. Swallow, dry and painful, almost steals my breath. For a moment, I don't dare put into words what's hammering in my mind, what's making my heart gallop faster and faster. How long? We're talking about something that has no historical precedent. Something that was not possible at all until literally yesterday. Take a guess. I can't give you a date. It may take us weeks, months, or even... No. I reel back. The chair's cold stone sending a shiver down my spine. Years. It could take me years to get back to my family. They may as well think me dead. I'm sorry, Mortis. I can't... If I could. Don't torture yourself, brother. This is what we are offering. This is what can be done. You have our word that we will see it through to the very end, whatever that may be. If anyone can help you, it's us. I can guarantee you that with my honor on the line. Ok. My head starts spinning and the wave of nausea hits me like a truck. The mere image of my parents, of my grandmother, of Evie, and who I don't even know is alive, is enough to almost bring me to tears. Oh, child. I cannot fathom how difficult this is for you. Do you need to catch your breath? No, go on. I can't come undone now. I need to hear everything. Yeah, and we cried yesterday, so it should be fine. Very well. Master Gael will oversee the investigation and fulfillment of the ritual as the most knowledgeable in the sacred arts. Lord Envy will assist him in this matter. Well, we are assuming it was a ritual, given what you told us. We will need to speak with you about it in greater detail sometime. I'm certain we can glean some valuable information. Yeah, you know, the symbols on my hand, they are not anymore. I washed them, so yeah, that's that. We certainly expect you to cooperate, Mortis. This may entail answering questions or partaking in the investigation process. I cannot predict what will be asked of you or of us. We as sovereigns made the decision of accepting this fact and are committed to the task. It's not like I have a choice. It's either rot in this place and bawl my eyes out, or do whatever they need to get me back home. While the investigation takes place, we will be your hosts. Your true identity will remain entirely secret, thus you will be given another one. Really?
Indeed.
You may choose from among us sovereigns a guardian to watch over you, as we must continue our duties. This is the optimal way to allow you some freedom while ensuring your safety. Honestly, this is way more well done than it was in the original demo. Like the build up to the point where you can actually choose a path. And apparently the dream creature, like choosing from the 7 options, is just choosing who comes to greet you in the morning, I guess. And keep an eye on me, obviously. Not being a direct threat to their lives makes it easier, but they are still suspicious of me. It doesn't need to be said. Each one of us protects and represents a circle. Lord Ammon, my eldest, leads the Circle of Dagalis. It is known as the Circle of Light. But I'm sure he would be eager to tell you more about it. Isn't that true? Oh my god, for sure! As he leans over the high railing, he wiggles his eyebrows at me. Oh, stop it. So my circle is Dagalis. Beautiful city, great food, amazing vibes, the best people. You are supposed to be objective about this. Don't interrupt me. Apologies. As I was saying, I have lots of contacts and friends everywhere, so I'll be gathering info for the most part. I know a thing or two about avoiding the council, so I can get, the juicy stuff. And you can enjoy a front seat to the action with a huge room and wonderful views of the city. Is this a competition? Like, are you competing over who I will choose? Because this is suddenly very strange. Wait, what's the council? The Council of Ashes is a revered organization directly below us when it comes to power. A selection of remarkable people that ensure the safety and dignity of Limbanians. I am going to be honest with you, this still sounds very strange. Preserve their history and guarantee we don't take advantage of our state as sovereigns. Boring shit. They've got some rules and stuff, and I know people that can work around them. Are you supposed to be talking about it right here? Please refrain yourself from telling her more about how you break the law. Hey, it's really convenient now. We'll really speed things up. Let's continue. I beg you, Father. Yes, of course. Mortis, we expect you to keep what is being shared here to yourself. Sure? I doubt people would believe me if I went to shout to the winds how Ammon works with shady folks and possibly abuses his connections to get his way. Case in point. Next, our dear Praefectus, who operates from Radom, the circle bestowed upon her. Thank you, Father. I oversee the Bastion of the Brave, where our troops live and train. You would be welcome among our ranks if you choose to join us. We don't know if you are a threat, but you can become a soldier, eh? However, as we briefly discussed yesterday, we are at war with the Voidbound. Yes, I kinda picked up on that. My siblings believe your summoning has to do with those wild creatures and their nest, the Midnight Tower. Oh, that is their nest. I plan to conduct investigations, raids, and scouting parties that may shed light on some questions. If you choose me, this is so strange. If you choose me, I expect you to pull your weight. I'm a demanding mentor. That's all you need to know for now. I appreciate her being so concise. The idea of learning more about the object of my subconscious obsession is as appealing as it is terrifying. I haven't told them yet about the nightmares, and I don't plan to. Not now that it seems I'm earning a silver of their trust. Allow me to go next, sister. I'm responsible for the fourth circle, Port Louis. He has a strange circle, he has a strange name, he is strange. As the name suggests, we are located by the sea, surrounded by canals, and are home to Limbo's oldest and most respected families. They make up the Grand Houses, which I currently lead. I will oversee the investigation plan and process. I'm quite skilled with the arts, and I'm confident in my ability to decipher whatever unknowns we stumble upon. What do you mean arts? What kind of arts? I know you do music. Strategically speaking, the Council of Ashes is located in Port Louis. I plan to consult their libraries, and help would be appreciated if you're interested. Ok. Also, while we must keep the nature of your existence a secret, I wouldn't disregard the possibility of asking for their help. Gael, we talked about this. Could we please stick to the script? But then the council knows about my world? Yes, they are the only mortals allowed to have such knowledge. For now, I will respect the boundaries we set and refrain from reaching out to the Ashans. Oh, and we have the best ice cream amongst the circles. Oh yeah, he loves ice cream, I forgot. Hey, bribing her with food is cheating. Says the one who made me breakfast. I see spirits are high this morning. I understand this is a lot of information to process. If you need a recess. No, I'm okay, keep going. As you wish. He reluctantly gestures to the front, Joe tense. I know who stands right at the other end of the room, and I have to crane my neck to look at them. Envy stands up from his seat in silence, calling for attention, and successfully chokes me. Everyone looks away, or at the floor, or gestures nervously. The silence, that surely lasts only a couple of seconds, seems to stretch endlessly. I belong to the circle of Shalamar, I guess. As you already know, I will be helping during the course of this investigation. I can offer great insight when it comes to your world. Do you? It will be of use to the master, Gael. I fully turn around in my seat to check if there is a script in his hands, but they are empty. No notes for them to read, even if their lifeless tone of voice suggests so. However, I don't encourage you to choose me as your protector. I'm sorry, but that has been already decided, so sucks to be you. Oh. Shalamar isn't in the best conditions, nor is the Black Citadel. I'll be focusing on my studies to help Master Gael, however I can, and while I can acknowledge your help may be useful, reluctantly so, I would advise you to choose any of my siblings instead. Well, as I said previously, it has been already decided, so sorry, not sorry. If he wanted to dispel the hostile atmosphere that had gathered, he has failed spectacularly. However, after knowing him for less than 24 hours, I doubt his intention was to calm the waters. I appreciate the honesty, at least. No, you made a commitment. If she chooses you, you must honor your word. It won't work.
What do you mean it won't work?
Then make it work, like the rest of us will. Well, let's keep going, yes? My dearest, please, if you will. Finally! She pointedly clears her throat, stepping forward and throwing her battling siblings a glare. I don't think they will dare to interrupt her. Her face changes completely when she turns to me, flashing me a vivid grin. So, I'm in charge of Hitos, the sixth circle. We are the spiritual center of Limbo as a whole. There is no way I'm going there. May sound boring, but Hitos was, history says, the first piece of land ever created by Limbo itself. Which is very cool. And how can that help, you will ask? Well, dear Mortis, I was gifted by the realm itself and then communicate with it. With the realm. How do you do that?
Hey!
And I'm the cheater? Circles keep me. Also, the priests at the monastery may have some ideas or insights, and they are the keepers of some really ancient tomes we can consult. I am so very sorry, but I'm not going near any monastery or church or priests or whatever. That is not happening. And the great pilgrimage is starting soon, not just the sages. But lots of interesting people will visit the monastery, so maybe we can gather some intel. Maybe we will not do that. Okay. Wait, but then the Wanderer of Words is some spiritual shit? Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Jesus? Oh, sorry, I did not read that. Communicate with the realm and consult ancient books. Alright, sure. Your turn. She slaps Xal on the back of the... What? On the back of the head with such force that he is pushed forward in his seat. Why? To wake you up. I was awake, idiot. And now you're even more awake. Oh my god, I hate you. He grunts in protest, heat creeping up his face as he stands up and nears the stone rail in front of him. His arms are completely extended when he rests his hand on it, as if getting too close to the edge would kill him. Hey there. Living... Are you fucking kidding with me? Xinath? I don't know. The seventh circle? We have all the factories there, so I will have quick access to materials and stuff. How will that help? And I'll be in charge of producing any artifacts we may need along the way. You know, anything that has to be done with hands or needs to handle essence. That's what I do. So yeah, the essence stuff. That's their magic stuff. It's not magic, it's essence. I don't know. Is she supposed to help? I thought we were just playing nannies. Xal, come on. What? You aren't asking the sages when they come over to the monastery, that's for sure. Why not? I could do it. Isn't it against the rules? I won't be asking if they know how to send a thirsty back to the firstborn, you dumbass. A thirsty. Fine, sheesh. You can say anything these days. You can't say anything these days. I make stuff and plan it and then make it. And you can watch me do it, I guess. Sounds good. It doesn't. Xal deflates with a long exhale when he steps back and into the comfort of his seat. Once again, there is no mention of what he may or may have not seen when he touched me. A few awkward smiles and looks fill up the silence until Father Pride speaks next.
Indeed.
That should be all. It heartens me greatly to listen to you all, my children. I should add, if I shall have your permission, that the Silver Spire is open to you, Mortis. You may join any of my children and aid them in their research, or opt to stay here and rest. Perhaps you can enjoy some sightseeing here in Silralei, my domain. It is much smaller than my children's, I may add, but it's not every day that you get to visit a different realm, don't you think? Turns out you are the biggest cheater, Dad. For the last time, this is not a competition, Amon. Oh, Amon, I'm afraid you are right. That was disingenuous of me. The other circles are equally magnificent, if not more so. We don't expect you to just work incessantly, Mortis. I will contribute to the investigation as much as I can, when my duties allow me to. It's not decorous of me to use my influence to our favor, but I can make an exception in these extraordinary circumstances. That being said, stand and swear your oath before our guest, if you will, my sovereigns. What oath? The room fills with the sound of shuffling clothes and shoes. 6 hands rest atop the railing, and the quiet hum erupts from the earth, rolling up through the pillars holding this place together. Come on. Under Amon's encouraging gaze, Envy stands up and joins the rest, his pale hand clasping the cold stone of the ledge. By unanimous agreement, the 7 sovereigns will take Lady Mortis. I became a lady under our sacred protection. Will I need to change my name? Oh dear, not at all. Let us discuss the details later after we've chosen your guardian.
Indeed.
Perhaps you need a bit of time to decide, I instinctively look around. The mix of their emotions, ranging from excitement to bleak acceptance, is nerve-wracking. With nothing more reassuring in sight, I assess my options. Oh, we are back to the cards. Okay. Oh, wait. This is actually amazing because I think these were the cards. In the Kickstarter campaign, there were physical rewards, obviously. And there were cards that you could choose from. And I think, I'm not sure because I don't have any, but I saw them. And if I remember correctly, they looked like this. So this is actually pretty nice. The Golden Dragon of Dagalis. We are going to go through all of them. A flirty, empty-headed man with a dubious sense of duty whose shady contacts may be useful to gather information about my current circumstances. He looks too eager to have me on board, though, and I suspect it doesn't have to do with the mission at hand. Oh! It looks fucking awesome! But I don't remember a card like this. It may be different. Red Dawn, the commander of an army that's gearing to fight a horde of monsters and the ominous tower of my childhood nightmares, therefore giving me access to it, I hope. Or not, it's not clear. Oh, the Mindbender. Yes, he can actually control you, mind control shit you. A strange man with a meek temper, who I would dare say has been honest with me so far, and whose status may get us the knowledge we need. The Council of Ashes could come in handy. Oh no, this is definitely the card. The Vengeful One, an outcast who apparently knows about my world and about humans, which I can't deny seems really valuable. Too bad he hates me and I hate them right back. That's not right. That is not true, I love them. I wonder if they are using me as some kind of redemption. Maybe. No, these are the cards. I remember Ara's as well. The Respite. Ara, the only person in this room I could imagine calling an ally along the way. Knowing the seer had some kind of religious attachment to the one between, maybe her monastery can help me understand some stuff. Oh my god, oh my. What? The orphan. Aww. Oh, the poor baby, the orphan. Aww. Fun fact, he got repeatedly forgot his birthday by the developers. Ah yes, someone who seems to hate being here as much as me. I would like to keep an eye on him just to see what his deal is. I still don't know what he saw, what he knows, or if he truly wants to help me. Is that enough to justify choosing him? Wow. A crying skull, god of limbo. But is it like a gem? And then we have Fantasy Jesus Christ. The mere idea of sharing a space with this man, if such a word can be used to describe what he is, puts me on edge. He hasn't offered anything besides sightseeing and accommodation so far. But being close to the one that rules over the rest may give me some advantages. Fantasy, Jesus Christ. I think that name actually came from the Discord server. Okay. Oh dear, do not make that face. Seize this opportunity as one in a million lifetimes, one that will give shape to the being you will be from now on. That's exactly what worries me. Have you made your decision? I cover from replying, but I know I have to. I think so, yes. Father offers me a fond smile, laced with a hint of mischief. He brings his hands together, squeezing his palms until a flicker of light seeps through his fingers. Where his hands part, a deck of cards swirl in rapid circles between them. Its pace soon slows to a halt, bobbing up and down amidst the golden glimmer. The balcony in front of Father parts before him, shying away from his presence. He steps into the void, and the air itself holds him aloft, coiling around his ankles with care, delicately fanning his clothes. Wow. Fantasy, Jesus Christ. My heart trembles at the sight before being suited into a calm rhythm. A golden hand slips between my ribs and lovingly pats away the ache out there. Do not touch between my ribs. The orange blossoms surround me, just like when I woke up a couple of hours ago. He approaches me, his smile turning shy, cautious. He was right. The pull I felt the night before when I first saw him is weaker, gentler, but it's there. It's okay, I can take it. Nodding, he stops in front of me. In my hands, I hold 7 cards. Each card represents one of us, Limbo's trustworthy sovereign. This card, this physical object infused with our power, will symbolize your bond with whoever you choose. How is this a bond? Know that each one of us offers you protection, understanding, and knowledge. Is there anything you would like to add, Lady Mortis the cat? You all better keep your end of the bargain. I will do my best to be of use, or stay silent. No, I will try my best to be of use. I will show you that I have nothing to do with any of this and that I can help.
Oh, my dear. I know you will.
But this is the same, this ending section, like it was in the original demo. One of his hands reaches for me with languor and feather-like delicacy in equal measure, and my body fervently anticipates his touch. His naked fingers graze my cheek, and it feels as if the sun was kissing my skin, a warm, light touch that soon turns into a searing caress.
I know you will.
Yeah, that is not creepy at all. A shiver runs through me, setting my insides on fire in a mind-numbing mixture of pleasure and unease. Ew, stop it. Look at Misty over there. The cards flutter and whir before they fly away from the cocoon of his hands. They stop right in front of me, 7 perfect pieces of wafered in stone and glass, one for each one of them, just like he said. A myriad of colors and shapes form carefully crafted stained glass images. Etched on the bottom of each card is a title, each more ominous than the last. I just have to pick up one and then that's it, it's decided. Somehow part of me still hopes that the moment I choose a card I will wake up in my bed, that all of this will be nothing but a bad dream. But that's not going to happen. I will fight my way through whatever comes next, no matter what it is. That's my only resolution, my only comfort. I will make them wish they'd send me home as soon as they saw me. I reach forward, my fingertips hovering over the edges of the cards. The air around them is charged, buzzing with energy. It laps at my skin, beckoning me to choose. And so I make a decision, perhaps my final one. Look at that! It was so nice! There is a survey! Is it a new one? I already filled one in. Maybe we are going to fill in this one. Later. I will go back again and search which one is Envy's for the morning, you know, the dream with the creature. I will look it up, which one is which, but I will not tell you. Haha, jokes on you. Yes, so I will come back anyway. Yes, that was it. That was the demo. I love this game. The art style is amazing. The story is very intriguing. I love the setup so far. The sound design, I don't know if they changed it or is it I don't know, I just remember it differently. The soundtracks are very good, but the sound design I think needs a bit more work because it's just all over the place. Sometimes the background music is just it is too loud, then it's too quiet, and the same with the voice lines. Sometimes it's very loud, sometimes you can't even hear it. I tried to tweak the settings, but somehow it just never aligns, you know, it's just always a bit off. So that is my only complaint so far. And the completely useless bickering in the judgment room, where I think I should feel afraid, you know, I should fear for my life, feeling the pressure of it all, like my life is on the line. But no, because there is just these people are leading whole cities or circles or whatnot. They are important people. They are the most important of all, you know. They are leading this whole realm, and they are bickering at this so-called never seen before, oh my god, first crossing the realms, and oh, this is very serious, and oh my god, what is going to happen? The realm is going to collapse, and maybe this human will explode. But now we are just bickering away. I don't like that scene. I so don't like that scene. It just takes away from the edge so much. It doesn't feel right. I mean, it has such a good build-up, you know, especially in the extended demo, with being home and then talking to mom, talking to granny, starting to build up that something is not okay with your mind, you know, you're a bit crazy girl. And then you go to the seer, and then you suddenly teleported here, and then you get attacked, and oh my god, what is happening? And then they are just kids. Like, it's a whole representation of them being kids. And I do understand that this is a demo and you have to introduce the characters somehow. But I still wish that they would behave more mature, because why would you trust these people, gods, whatever they are, to lead whole, like, let's say countries, I don't know what the equivalent of circles are, but let's say countries, when they are this immature in a situation this serious. But getting over it, I greatly enjoyed the first demo. The second demo, I mean, not the second demo, but extended demo was also very good. I greatly enjoyed it. I hope these things get fixed or tweaked in the full release, which, if everything goes well, will be in 2027. At least that is the current goal. Obviously, it's a tiny indie team, so it can change. But let's hope it is going to release by 2027. And thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to let YouTube know about it by liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. But no one likes outros, so bye bye!